Leadership of the Minority Caucus in Parliament, led by the Member of Parliament for Elembele, who was one-time Minister for Energy and Petroleum, Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, says the next National Democratic Congress government will prosecute persons who had underhand dealings in the Komenda Sugar Factory and its inability to operate. The NDC also alleges that the new Patriotic Party government has undervalued the factory built by John Mahama administration at $50 million and pegged it at $12 million. It also blames the MPP government for not attending to the factory when the NDC left power, leading to the destruction of the machines. The NDC also blames the MPP government for playing politics with the issues relating to the factory and propagating factually inaccurate narratives to score political points. The leadership of the Minority Caucus, who were on a working visit to the factory, spoke to City News about the current state of the factory.
If the government had continued the processes that, as they met it, led by the hard-working, visionary John Mahama, NDC, we will not be here. Calling on the government of President Akufo-Addo and the Ministry of Trade and Industry to take immediate steps to make sure that they operationalize the factory so that the people of Komenda can at least have young people working at the factory.
John Mahama decided to refurbish or to establish the Komenda Sugar Factory for two good reasons. One, to create jobs for the people of the Komenda enclave. The question I want to ask today, have you been given jobs from the Komenda Sugar Factory? Today, 6 years after he had established it, we want to find out whether as a nation we'll be able to reduce the importation of sugar. And the answer is no. What is worrying is the disrespect for the chiefs and people of this community.
The ranking member made it patently clear that they undervalued the factory that was built with $50 million. They undervalued it at $12 million US. And they are doing so in order to sell it off, for a song. That is unacceptable. From an accounting point of view, that is causing financial loss to the state. Again, the fact that the factory was left to rot, and for many years, nothing was done, and they had to borrow money in order to refurbish it. That, again, from an accounting point of view, is causing financial loss to the state. And the next NDC government in 2025 will be prosecuting those who are responsible for the causing of financial loss to the state.
Ranking Member on Trade, Industry and Tourism Committee, Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, questioned government's excessive delay in ensuring the operationalization of the factory.
Testimonies from people who participated in this exercise, who have quite frankly been waiting and hoping that the factory will operate, that government will really support them to grow sugarcane. And we ask a pointed question: how many years does it take to grow sugarcane? And everybody 6 months. It's taking this government 6 years. The argument that the reason that the factory was not working was that we didn't have any plan for a sugarcane farm, cultivation. But 6 years, what has this government done? We just wanted to come to add additional pressure for the government to take the people of Komenda seriously.
For these residents of Komenda, the inability of the factory to function means the lack of employment in the enclave, and they are worried that rural-urban migration will continue to soar.
I think the government must make sure to organize the factory's own farms and then assist the outgrowers to maybe expand their farms.
As a factory, you know, papa, more years, Yankopa Bomas, so Dima, and Patamahina, Yan Batan, and then can factory now, Ben, and Mamma Yebi. Impona, a student in our Komenda College, one Makana, Tumukayuma, no Busco was an alcohol, and no any problem was somehow.
The Minority Caucus on Trade, Industry and Tourism says they will see to it that persons who had a hand in the Komenda Sugar Factory not working to face the law. Carve Estete, City News, Komenda.